everyone, I'm Steve. So today I'm going to make a new tutorial for new players, as I've heard like a lot of new players coming to GFL. So I would like to introduce like for new players how do you play this game. So let's first check out this event button. So for this event, we have daily logins. So every day have a lot of different kinds of items you want to get. So as you can see, every 7 days, usually on Sundays, if you start from Monday, so you can get a lot of gems, including these exclusive tactic doors you can get on 21st day. So so that's it for the event. So if we check the quest, so if you're a new player, you always want to clear days if you can, as much as you can every day, and including the weekly challenge quest. And also you want to focus on main quest. So main quest is usually you want to focus on complete the map for bronze medal, silver medal, and gold medal, I think. Yeah, so these are 3 like different kinds of medals you want to get on each map. Excuse me. And you want to clear that each different tasks for every medals. So that's what you can do for the medals. And for career quests, as for I think it's for like actual things you don't have to worry about right now. So let's move on to the next. So mail, like if you can check your mail, like Kalina always can send you some different kind of resource or any other items you want to get. So that's for mail. And for shop, so for shop you can have for shop I want to recommend, if you are a new player and you have some good amount of money, I would say you always have a double, you always want to buy the monthly gems card if you want to, jamming a little bit in this game. But if you are welder, so you can buy these kind of gems. My screen looks like very different from new players because I've bought these before. It used to be like a double if you want to for your every first buying. So, and also the bundles, I think right now the bundles would be good, would be for rings bundle, which I cannot see right now. But bundles you usually always want to check if you want to get. I don't recommend buying these resources, which I will tell you later. Contract. The only thing I want to say for here is for probably like the daily limited one. Good if you have extra luxury gems and auth rings. If you're a welder, sure, go for it. And for infrastructure, okay. So why you need gems? Mainly, I would say you want to buy a huge amount of gems spent on your echelons. You want to unlock your every echelons. They cost like a lot of gems each time. You want to unlock 10 echelons as much as possible, which I will tell you later the reason. And let's go back to the shop. Infrastructure and you also want to unlock the dormitory, the dorm. So as much as dorm you unlocked, you can put a lot of furnitures inside, which increase your chance of getting battery every day. So, and also you can get a lot of good players friends list. You want to sneak in since you're a new player, and you want to get a better opportunity to clear all the maps. And also I recommend to buy this combat sims extra energy. So you can just buy one for every day. They worth like 3 extra energy for each time. So that's for the shop. And I want to say friend. You can add as much as good friend as you want, especially like people like, if you watch Twitch stream, Beyond, he's God. He's like very famous in Twitch, and you know, you want to add these kind of people, and like, you know, 10 domers, they're pretty good for their echelons, and they're pretty good with their batteries. Daily battery can get from them, so that I would recommend. And yeah, that's about it for the bottoms. And also you want to go to index. For index, so here I want to explain some good TDOS. If you're a new players, you are not you don't have a lot of resource for course. So there are a couple like 3 stars TDO I would recommend you to level up and link them up. So I would say like Stan Mark II, she's pretty decent. You can get her from like you know, your main quest, which I remember. She's a decent SMG, and look at her formation buff. Provide the accuracy for 10%, but mainly we want to look at her status. Her invasion 75 is pretty good for a good 3-star SMG, and also I would recommend Scorpion as a like a sub tank, like not the main tank, for a sub tank. She's good as well. She threw a grenade pretty good, and she also buffs a good buffs a good on ARs as you start your team. So that's for submachine gun. Probably I lack of something to explain, but let me check. Yeah, I think that's about it. And for 3-star, you want to build your AR and SMG team as quick as possible. I would say FNC is good. She's one of the best in 3-star, I think, for right now. And also OTS 12, you can get her very easy as a beginner. Rate of fire is pretty good. Let's check her damage. It's okay. Since you don't have a lot of cores, you can level up FNC and OTS 12. That's what you mainly want to focus on. And also you don't have a lot of AR as start. You can also add in the 5th rifle. So for rifles, you can add either M14 is really decent. I'm still using her in my team. Probably if you don't have a lot of gun, you can put SV98. She's pretty decent. She's a sniper rifle, but she's pretty decent for bosses. I would say you can put her in your team if you really lack of TDOS. So I would recommend only level up 3-star when you begin the game. If you don't have if you don't want to add the rifles, I would recommend maybe first you want to add some handguns. So for handguns, I would say, give me a minute. 3-star handgun. I would say P08 is pretty decent. P08 and also C96. These two are pretty good. The Type 92 is also good. You can get her. If you don't, just look at the buffs. You know, you want the buffs accuracy and damage. Damage and rate of fire. Damage, rate of fire, accuracy is pretty decent. You still need the accuracy for some kind of mobs that has a high invasions. That I would recommend. Maybe if you have a lot of cores, for people who gains a lot of cores, you can level up some good ART doors like M4A1. Look at her buffs. She is really good for buffing other ARs. If you want to level like one single, I would recommend 1 or 2 4-stars is good enough for the beginners. So I would say M4A1, STAR15. You can get her. These two is for our main quest. If you want to push your chapters forward to chapter 2 and chapter 3, you can get these two easily. yeah, I think these are a couple of titles you want to level. And I want to talk about more on formations. Give me 1 second, I have to collect my logistics. So if you want to go to formation, sorry. Yeah, so this is where you usually like make a formation preset for a TDOS. Let's say I have like let's say 3-star AR. Start with 3-star AR. You go FNC. And I don't have others, so I will say 6B62 as a limited drops from the previous event, and maybe AIX 160. So, and I would also add some submachine gun forward. Let's just pretend these two, okay? My others are in the logistics, so basically, let's pretend she is a main like tank. I want the formation, so I would say like buffs AR damage. She has to put in this spot, and the sub tank usually either be here or here. So if you look at the formation buffs area, you want the buffs there. You know, damage is for sub tank. Main tank usually need invasion, high invasions. So I would say like these formation is pretty good for F formation, like these, like that. And also you want to do a formation on rivals team. For daytime like map, you usually use the SMG and AR team, and also you can use the rifle team if you want. So the rifle teams looks like this. 3-star. I have 3-star. Let's use just type 88 and super sass. And usually you use some handgun teams to buff your rifles. So let's say your handguns. I'll use some 5 stars just in case I don't have enough 3 stars. Grizzly, Astra. 1 second. Probably P7 is good. So your buffs would be looks like this. For buffs for rifle and handgun teams like World here, you can put any like handgun like a high invasion TDOS on here. Like World. If you don't have World, no problem. You can have a lower rarity TDOS like a Makarov is pretty good. So formation 1 for the for handgun and rifle teams is like F, just like AR, normal AR and SMG teams. You want buffs or other TDOS in your area. Like mainly you want buffs your rifle team. So okay, P7 is not good here. Let's say like Astra. Let me see the formation buffs. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's better. You want to buff like that. And also you want to form, and there's another formation for your other team. So let me see. Put PPK in the front, or I will just keep World. On rifle, give me 1 second. Rifle. So this is another one. So how you do it is like this. This is how you form. So you usually put your high invasion handguns over here and buffs like that. And you also want to buff your rate of fire. Sometimes rifle has a very low rate of fire, so sometimes you need this kind of formation. You know, and the handguns in the middle buffs all the area over here. So that's another formation for rifle teams. Usually these are like normal one. Like for rifles, you can add some equipment over here. can add some night vision. Night vision is very important for either AR team and also handgun rifle teams. Handgun rifle teams need a, you need a especially for handguns, you need to equip the night vision over here. And for rifles, you need to add some. Give me 1 second. Rifles and high level rifles to explain. But usually rifle, you need to add some AP ammo for the armor mobs. And that's basically it for the formation one. And what you can do in the factory, you can produce your normal production over here, and you can find some good recipes once you go inside the production log. You can find what kind of recipe people used and put in favorites, put in a favorite slots, and then you can dummy link your TDOS over here, which I don't have right now, but you once at level 10, level 30, level 70, level 90 will cost different kind of cores for different rarities to TDOS. And TDOS enhancement, you can add your enhancement capsule or add other TDOS you don't like, which is obviously 2-star or some kind of 3-star you don't like it. Retirement, usually you retire like some kind of 3 stars like this. You can get 1 course over here, which I don't want to retire this limited drop TDOS over here. You can also craft some equipment productions. For equipment, I want to explain something about equipment. You have accessories like a scope. You usually want to put scope in the first slot of AR and put HV ammo for the AR. For right now, you don't really need holograph for new players, and also the red dot. You probably need a night battle equipment for night battles, and you need AP ammos. AP ammo is special for rifles, so you can do a decent amount of damage to armor mobs. I don't think you need these kind of. This is for very late games, so you don't have to know right now. So I think that's about it. Pretty much. Also, I want to talk about a little bit on TDOS skill. So TDOS skill and buffs, you usually have to check what kind of buffs you want to get. You can have like a normal AR and SMG team, and you can also want to have in like a mid game, you want to have a grenade team, AR teams, which I will show you later. So grenade skills for this TDOS, you want to always level to level 10. Where can you get the training data like tickets? Usually I will go to combat simulation data mode. You always want to get number 1 or number 2. Usually I use my SG, my MG and handgun teams to clear out. And each time it costs 1, 2, and 3 for different varieties of training tickets. And then you go to research. So research, this is where you want to go to train your TDOS skill. And also equipment enhancement. You also want to enhance your equipment over here, which you can select and add. And can add more till its upgrade to another level. You see it will change over here. And then for in-game mechanics, so let's go to higher level of maps. Let's just say like number 5, chapter 5. So let me make it bigger. So always you want to check the combat summary. It tells you the different challenge you want to clear. So if you want to clear this map, just like complete the mission, that's very easy. You can get bronze medal very easy. So if you want to get silver medal, you have to occupy all the knots on the map. All the knots over here. You have to make all your base, which means all blue. Right now they are all either black, not black, either red or white, and no one is captured. For gold medal, you have to clear each victory in how many turns, and you have to wipe out how many enemy targets in how many turns. That's for gold medal. It's a little bit harder, but I will show you how to do it like in later videos. So I think I covered everything. For dorms, if you are a welder, you want to weld some, nice costume for your favorite T-DOS, you can always weld like right now we don't have like a special event, but if you want to weld, you can always check what's inside. By clicking that preview, you can get some custom gifts like railroad, UMP45 and other furniture if you like it. But mainly people aiming for custom, or if you like furniture, you can weld for it. And once you get the furniture for the gift, you have to gift your custom to your favorite T-DOS. And also you can get some, normal gift. This will add like some affections, and this will like level up your T-DOS for combat report. Combat report is over here. You can make from here. You can ask Kalina to write the combat report for you based on how many batteries you have, and surplus EXP. Surplus EXP you can always get from the normal battle if you want to grind more maps. So basically for this game you have to level up your T-DOS very fast and get some surplus EXP and ask Kalinas to write the combat report. For rescue station, these are like for dogs and cats if you like it, but I would recommend you level up, max out as quick as possible for data room right now, and put some good furnitures. We'll add these furnitures I put inside already. It can increase your comfort points, which will increase your daily batteries. And you can also put your posters on, and depends on your different region, you can collect your batteries, which will machine will comes down, and you can collect your batteries over here. Depends on your different timeline. And you can also go by visiting your friends, visiting their dorms, by collecting their batteries over here. Normally you want to collect like 10 of your friends dorm. I think I covered everything. Probably logistics. Yeah, I will introduce some logistics I'm learning right now. So I'm pretty low on manpower and rations right now. I will run like 02, 01. And also 4.1, chapter 4, number 1, I'm running that. So, and also 6.2. So for combat chapters, once you clear out chapter 4 emergency, they will unlock chapter 0 immediately, and then you can clear furthermore. Right now we only have 6 chapters, so find more friends, add more good teams, friends, and let them help you to clear out the bosses and hard mobs you cannot clear out by yourself. You only have like 20 chances to summon your friends' echelons. So I think I covered everything, and I hope you enjoy this game, and I will see you next time. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and give a like, and I will make more in the future. I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you. My name is Steve.